All right. Welcome back to the DGD Outdoors Podcast. As you can see, I'm down a host today because he's currently smuggling drugs through the Canadian border. No, he's on a moose hunting trip. But, so yeah, it's just me. This episode is sponsored by Walker Mountain Storage. Call 706-295-3733. Garages are for parking your cars, not storing your shit in there. So today I had the honor and privilege to get a football player on here. I was kind of worried about that because, you know, it's football season and all. And, let's just say that last week was a decent game that didn't go our favor. But this week we got, we're looking forward to Auburn. And that's why I have the privilege to interview Mr. Long Snapper Will Snellings.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. So what's your background, dude?
I grew up in around Fayetteville, Georgia, which is about an hour southeast of Hartsville, Jackson. Went to Whitewater High School. Played football since I can remember, really about 3 or 4 years old. Georgia fan my whole life. Grew up coming to games. My first game was I was 2 months old up here.
Damn.
So Dad played here with Kirby and Bobo and all them.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, him and old Curbs were roommates. So
Wait, really?
Yeah, they got some stories.
Wait, where?
Here.
Yeah, but where were they?
McWhorter Hall.
Oh, they lived in the dorm together.
Oh, yeah. Freshman year roommates, man.
Dude, that's the craziest year, too.
Dude.
I bet Curbster was a little crazy.
Oh, my God.
He probably was a little bit lighter back then, but I bet it's crazy.
The stories are crazy.
You can't even tell them on camera, I'm sure, because, that would risk somebody losing their job. Probably your dad, not Kirby.
Half our coaching staff.
Yeah, dude.
But, actually...
He knew Bobo, too?
Oh, dude, that's how my parents met.
Was because of Bobo?
Yeah, so my mom was a Georgia girl, and they do the recruiting thing and stuff like that, and help out with the team. And when Coach Bobo was here, he actually broke his ankle playing. So my mom drove him around on campus on a golf cart in class.
Dang.
And he introduced him.
Wow.
So that's how they met.
Dude, he coached Jacksonville State. He was like a grad assistant. I don't know if he played at Georgia, coached at Georgia, I think, for a little bit after, but he went to Jacksonville State, which is over near me and Kate's neck of the woods in Alabama. And
oh yeah, they recruited me. I loved it out there, man.
Jacks State did?
Oh yeah.
Dude, get cocky. That's like 13th grade for my high school, dude. My mom went there, and I heard some stories about Mike Bobo out there when he was a grad assistant, dude. Let's just say that the freshman year days didn't leave, when he was coaching, bro.
I feel you. Yeah, that's like Georgia Southern's 13th grade for my high school. Dude.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. Georgia Southern and Georgia College. Everybody goes there.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I got a buddy down in Thrillageville. He keeps wanting me to get down there, but
my sister actually goes there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, new freshman just got there.
She's a freshman?
Yeah, she loves it, man. She's trying to balance out the whole going out and going to class thing. Told her it was hard.
Oh yeah, I mean, you go rip that Velvet Elvis on a Wednesday, you might not make it to class on Thursday.
That's exactly what she's been going to do.
I
don't even want to know.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure she's probably fine though. I mean, I think about all the times, that I probably sort of could have gotten in trouble as a freshman and sophomore, but I didn't, and I'm here, and I haven't been arrested.
God
I haven't
bless.
gotten a speeding ticket.
God bless.
But so what position did you start out playing in football, or did you play other sports as well too?
Yeah, I played baseball as well.
Okay, yeah, I played baseball.
I was a catcher playing baseball growing up, just because I thought it was cool to wear the gear.
Yeah.
And then them hot summers and summer ball were not it.
Yeah.
But I grew up playing quarterback, actually, like Pee Wee ball and stuff. And then ended up getting moved to fullback because I told my dad, who was my coach at the time, that I wasn't hitting anybody enough. So got moved to fullback. In middle school, played running back, and then high school was fullback and linebacker. And I actually didn't start long snapping until the summer going into my senior year.
Okay.
So I've only been long snapping right at 2 years.
So then how did you pick that up? Because I feel like that's a sort of a niche position.
Yeah, it is. So my uncle did it in college, and the guy I trained with back home who owns a gym, who I trained with, who trained James Skowski, linebacker at Clemson, and other big time guys, long snap in Memphis. And so at my high school, the long snapper that was there my first 3 years was a year older than me. So he's a senior and he left and we didn't have one. So I was like, I mean, why not? I'll try it out, make myself, cause like the whole recruiting process is just how can you make yourself more marketable,
Yeah, right.
So that was a big thing. Tried it out, ended up blowing up pretty quickly actually. And, was committed here, signed here before I ever long snapped in a real football game.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so you got recruited through camps?
So it was different. So linebacker, I was recruited as a linebacker.
Oh, linebacker.
And I had, my biggest offer was, I had like Mercer, a bunch of FCS schools.
To play linebacker?
Yeah, to play linebacker at. And then, when I started snapping, I don't know what it was, but something like a buzz or whatever went into the whole coaching world, and a week and a half into me snapping, Ohio State's at our freaking spring practice, high school spring practice, come to watch me snap, and I was like, dude, like it's like my fourth time ever snapping in my life, But
Already up there.
Yeah. But so linebacker, it's camps. You go to camps and then obviously they film and stuff,
Yeah.
But long snapping, it's kind of the same thing. It's different, like with the long snapping and kicking and punting world, like it's a whole different world of recruiting. And like the best thing you can get is invited to a private workout type thing.
Okay.
So like they have they call it specialist camps, like a bunch of schools do. Mm-hmm. And that's really like kind of money grabber for a bunch of universities,
Yeah.
Like a lot of camps really are, honestly, because how recruiting works is they have their guys and they know who they're watching before they even come to camp, so it's hard to be like a guy who nobody knows who you are and then you come to camp and get an offer. Like it's rare, but I've seen it happen. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I got invited to a bunch of private workouts, went and snapped at Marshall, got offered there, snapped at Old Dominion in Virginia, got offered there, and then came and snapped here in late June. And with like the private workout was like 7 guys. It was 7 of us, and they were going to pick from that 7, and ended up winning it and got offered 2 weeks later on July 3rd, I think. And then was being an idiot and kind of drug out my process a lot longer than it needed to be. Ended up committing before our first game in August of high school. So yeah, like before I even had ever long snapped in a real game.
Dude, have you heard of the, is it Ruben?
Rubio
camp?
Yeah, so that was my first ever long snapping camp. Like, so there's like, you got Rubio, and then it's a thing called Coles, and then the guy I trained with is called Hammer Kicking Academy.
Yeah.
He's big in kicking and punting, but he does snapping too. His name's Adam Tanowski, great guy. He's out of Buffalo, New York. But anyways, he's the reason I got recruited, dude. Like, he boosted me and like helped me out with the process for talking to all the coaches and stuff for me. But yeah, it's like those are the 3 big ones, and then there's a bunch of other ones, but they kind of have like their satellite camps is what they call it, and they'll go like in different states. Like they'll do a state in the south, a state in the northeast, northwest, and all that kind of stuff. And so Rubio was my first ever one who came kind of close to me in Atlanta to have you ever heard of Northgate High School?
Yes, I think I have. Look up Northgate High School, Atlanta. I think I've been there before.
So that's where my first ever camp was. And I mean, I did okay, still new to it, but, nothing really big started for me until,
it's over in Noonan.
Yeah, Noonan.
Okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I got a story about,
Shout out the Vikings, man.
We don't have to talk about what happened in Northgate.
We used to beat the hell out of them.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. Yeah. But,
I think I might have known somebody from there one time.
James Skowski played there.
Okay, the Clemson guy.
Yeah, dude, you want to talk about demon? He played soccer.
That big old boy played soccer?
Bro.
Dude,
he was crazy. I mean, so I worked out with him while he was like training. I had the privilege to work out with him in the off season before his senior year, and then off season going into the draft because he trained back home for the draft. bro, just seeing that guy like throw 405 up on bench like it's
gosh.
135 was like mesmerizing to me. It was like, holy crap, like this is real.
Yeah, no, I bet. Yeah. I got a buddy who his brother he actually won the Rubio camp. I think this past, I don't know if it was some point in the past year.
Yeah.
But he plays for Moultrie. I think he's a senior. His name's Chase Glenn.
Yeah.
I think he's wanting to go play here, but I don't know.
I feel like,
have you heard of him?
yeah, I feel like I've heard that. I think
He's younger though.
I think, has he been up here like at a camp here?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, I know he is. Like, I think we're recruiting him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
I knew it was kind of like he was really wanting to be recruited by here, you know, because his brother went here, his dad went here. And I think he was kind of like unsure, to be honest about it, because you being younger.
Yeah.
And like, apparently there's not a big market for long snapper. Like, there's not a lot of, is there a lot of?
So it's kind of weird. So like, and I graduated, well, technically I graduated early in December of 2022, but I was a 2023 grad. And out of all the schools, FCS, college football, FBS, Power 5, there was four or five full scholarships for
Bro, what are you looking up?
for long snappers total in the 23 class, and I ended up having two of them. So
Yeah.
it was pretty sick.
Dude, can we get off that? I'm not gonna lie, it looks like I got a spray tan for that photo shoot. It says assistant too,
I like it.
because I am one.
There you go,
Yeah, I work at the UGA golf course.
dude. Do you know Ethan Roy?
Yeah, I know Ethan
I
Roy,
went to
bro.
high school with Ethan. I played baseball with him.
Bro,
in high
there's no way.
school. Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Old Roy boy,
Dude.
good dude, man.
Dude,
Yeah, he was in my
actually-
friend group in high school.
Dude, I might have trained him. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. Get the thing off me.
That kid's a mess.
Dude, yeah. Let's just say Ethan Roy, he knows how to hammer it, you know? I play,
Yeah.
dude, we'll play golf sometimes. Sometimes I play, I'm terrible at golf, but
Me
you
too,
know,
but I like to have fun. while
me
I'm
too.
there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have fun. A lot of times since I work there, I get to play for free and go out for free. So I'll bring my clubs and then I'll bring a fishing rod
Oh yeah.
and I'll play the back. I'll play like, I'll play 10, 11, and 12, and then I'll just fish.
Yeah.
The pond back there. Dude, there's
some-
some fish. I actually had this idea where, like me and Kate or somebody, which I know this would never get the permission of my boss, but I think what I'll have to do is just, ask for forgiveness rather than
Yeah,
permission.
it's always better asking
Yeah.
forgiveness and permission.
So I had this idea, like, we'll play the back 3 holes on the pond and then we'll fish. And we'll make it a little challenge. And I don't know how you would do it, but like maybe like each fish you catch is a stroke off your final.
Oh yeah,
That'd be a good idea.
I'd need that.
Yeah, me too.
Just like every beer you drink's a stroke off your.
Oh, come on now. I'm not even drinking beer. This is just
I'm just saying this.
this just came from the fridge, I think.
Yeah.
Kate had something he wanted me to try, so I told him I would. But dude, one time I caught probably a 6 or 7 pound bass off a buzzbait out there.
That's crazy.
You can't trespass out there because the cops patrol it.
Oh yeah, his camp's property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at night, because I've definitely thought about, like, there's a deer problem out there, and I was thinking about how I could maybe help stop that. But
Did you hear about Cade getting almost arrested his freshman year hunting on the retreats property?
no, it backs up to the golf course.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
He got caught out there hunting. And
Did he go to jail?
They called Coach Smart and tried to arrest him.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
And he got out of it?
he got out of it. But yeah, he was hunting behind the property that backs up to the golf course.
Do you hunt and fish much? I assume so.
All the time.
I was about to
I
say.
grew up doing it.
That's kind of a rhetorical question. I figured you did. I mean, especially growing up sort of where you are, I feel like there's got to be a lot of deer out there.
Yeah, we just backed out of it, but we had a hunting lease over in Meriwether County, Georgia.
Yeah.
Over just south of LaGrange.
Yeah.
So that's where my dad grew up, was LaGrange. But yeah, dude, we go out there all the time, man. But they ended up moving to the lake house we have over in Wedowee, Alabama, and then they're building a house in Heard County right now on 50-something acres.
I've been to Heard County High before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to wrestle one time, like 2 years, and we wrestled out there. I hated it, though.
Dude, my coaches always try to talk me into wrestling.
Dude, worst sport ever.
I told him I was not that flexible.
I mean, it was fine. I liked getting in shape.
Yeah.
That part of it, because I was a pitcher, and I was really just like, honestly, like I really just wanted to be a PO.
Dude, that's the life. That's the specialist life. That's the life I live. I practice every day.
Dude, I know, right? Yeah,
PO life.
Yeah,
it's
PO
specialist
life.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but I wrestled to get in shape for baseball, and then I ended up messed up my shoulder wrestling. They couldn't play baseball.
There you go.
And it was also like, I mean, it was kind of homo, like rubbing up on some dude every day. I hate to say that, but I didn't like it.
Dude, I mean, like,
and it's all hot in there.
Yeah, and you're a little sweaty,
Yeah, dude.
but a little slippery.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, obviously, like, it correlates well to football, especially
It
being an
does.
O-line, D-line, like, linebacker and stuff. But, dude, I couldn't get myself to do it. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't flexible enough, and therefore I would have probably hurt myself.
Yeah,
easier.
maybe that's why Kay liked it so much.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen some videos of him.
Yeah, he was raw, dude.
Yeah.
He was. He told me that he could have probably been better at wrestling than football.
Oh yeah.
But I think he just tried to sort of do his own thing and try to play football.
Yeah.
He also played. He played at Darlington, which was it's like the private school in our hometown.
Yeah, I got a couple buddies that went there.
Oh, who?
Yeah, Gallon Hancock.
Bruh.
It's my
You're friends with him, bro?
Yeah, it's my guy.
Dude.
I wouldn't say like best friends, but like we played in this all-star game together for a couple of years.
Oh,
He's
really?
Good. Yeah, I think he's a good dude.
Wait, for football?
Yeah,
Dude,
I've
he's
heard
funny.
other things, but
He's funny.
I think he's good.
Yeah, dude.
Means well for sure.
Yeah. God, dude, I hadn't heard that
Isn't
name
his
before.
dad like the mayor or something up there? Y'all
Oh, God, is his dad?
He does something political.
Is his dad's name Scotty?
I think so.
I know the name, but I don't know. I used to mow a lot of the people that were important's grass up there,
Yeah.
but I never did his. I do know that he plays football like Kennesaw State now or
Yeah,
something.
he does. He's tight end. They recruited him as a offensive tackle, and he realized that he couldn't put weight on, so they moved him to tight end.
Well, it happens. There's another guy from Darlington who actually plays football here.
Yeah.
What's his
Tate.
name? Not him.
Oh.
The other guy. There's a younger guy.
Oh, God.
Bro, he's on your team, dude.
No, I'm sorry. I forget.
It's okay. We won't hold it against you. I just know he went to Darlington.
I promise.
Yeah, I didn't realize I'd seen something in the. Dude, my parents looked at the newspaper and there was something about it. Bro, and whenever Tate committed between Tennessee and Georgia, dude,
I heard it was like,
it was on 11 Live News. They were going to cancel school for it. I thought
that's crazy.
his mom was my teacher, so
Oh, dude. That's awesome.
Actually,
I love Tate to death, man.
dude, he's cool. His mom,
love
dude. So she was my teacher for 2 years, and I think I'm closer to her than Tate.
Yeah.
Like, I talk to her on the phone a lot. I'll call her. We'll talk on the phone for like an hour. I ask her for relationship advice. It's probably not a good idea,
I
but
actually ate dinner with him before we came here at the facility and then walked out with him. Yeah. He just,
with
he was
Tate's
showing-
mom?
No, with Tate. He just got his truck back. He got a newer F-150 King Ranch. And, you know how they have like the platinum thing across the back that says King Ranch on the tailgate?
Yeah.
Dude, he got a paint match black and then the King Ranch letters in red. It looks sick. And then he, threw a BDS lift on it. Can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Golly.
well, so I think we know what he looks like now. We'll find him going down. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, dude, that's what all that Crystal money will get you. Get NIL by Crystal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. His mom said that he was like, yeah, he makes more money than I do,
Dude. Yeah.
But Miss Ratliff's all over to death, dude. Have you met his mom?
I've not.
Do you have any NIL deals?
No, nothing like crazy.
Do you want one by the DGD Outdoors podcast? Actually, dude, look up, see if the car wash. My dad got a car wash, dude. I wonder if we can sponsor it.
Dude.
NIL. Look up Mount Berry Car Wash. My dad's got a car wash, dude. It's like a 4-bay,
Yeah.
and it just says car wash. Like it doesn't even have a name.
Hell yeah.
And the thing is, go to images. Dude, it's not even on the internet. It's that low key.
That means it's a good car wash. That's just like the freaking hole in the wall barbecue joint.
Yeah, I think
Dude,
it
speaking
exists,
of,
dude. I used to have to take the trash out.
so me and Cade went in December to Arkansas to duck hunt.
What part?
Stuttgart.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so you remember when the Arkansas freeze happened last year? The whole state froze over for a week.
Yes, I do remember
happened
that.
to be the 1 week that we went duck hunting.
Oh.
So yeah, it was not good. But anyways, me and Kate drove my truck out there Friday after we had a workout, and we went out there, and dude, so we're driving, and like the interstate's one lane because it's black. The rest of them are black iced and all that shit. And then so we get to Tupelo, Mississippi, and we get off of Tupelo, Mississippi. We find this little mom and pop hole in the wall barbecue joint. Best barbecue I've ever had in my life. But I got stuck in a paved parking lot in a 4-wheel drive F-150 because it had iced over, and that's when I figured out that my 4-wheel drive does not work on my truck. Yeah, so that was a hard way to find that out. But nice young fella on a tractor came and pulled me out of a paved parking lot in a truck. It was one of the most humbling moments of my life.
Dang.
I'd say.
Yeah.
But we killed 2 ducks.
Dude, I went out to Arkansas.
Bad.
I went to Arkansas my freshman year and also killed 2 ducks the whole trip. It was pretty disappointing because, you get there and you look up in the sky and you see about thousands of birds just flying over you.
Yeah.
And you're like, we can't even hit them.
And you realize they're a lot smarter than you think.
And they're a lot smarter than you. And you might be able to kill. But the thing was, I think when we went, it was, the low might have been 28, 30. They said it's got to get like 15.
Yeah. No, you'll freeze your ass off sitting out there.
Yeah, that's what I don't, I didn't get into duck hunting till I'd say probably, definitely college, because one, we don't have them where we live.
Yeah, no, dude, you go shoot 3 ducks in the morning in Georgia, and it's like, holy shit! Like, we had a hell of a hunt.
It's almost like I'd rather be deer hunting at that point.
Yeah.
Because like season opens in the middle of a rut. Yeah. First off, well, it's like the 2nd or 3rd week of November. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, the deer are moving at that time of year.
The bigger deer.
The bigger deer are moving, and so also, what am I going to do with a duck? No offense, camera guy. I know you like ducks, but they don't taste that great.
Dude, they taste so good.
They don't taste that good.
They're definitely a greasier, gamier meat for sure.
You got like 100% off.
Yeah. I mean, you got I like them, but
our camera guy's like Ducks Unlimited, super fan, dude. I think he donates, his entire tax return to the Ducks Unlimited just to get another tax return from it. And you don't know where the money's going.
Nah.
Dude, saving the wetlands.
You're not. It's actually going to a farmer out in Nebraska who's just going to get an easement out of it or whatever.
There you go.
That's not going to. They say Ducks Unlimited at Georgia, the Georgia chapters, and I'm like, we don't even have ducks. So what are you trying to fix?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, you're in it. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to talk.
No. Like,
that was totally my fault.
No, like I have been to one meeting my entire career, and I don't know what my money's going to either. I paid the $50, but that's
Blair,
about
can you explain what it's going to a little bit?
I've been to about maybe 5 meetings, so
yeah.
Okay.
I figure. Same thought process. Like, why are we having ducks on
Georgia
when there are no ducks in Georgia?
Yeah. I would get something like a turkey thing, or
yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can start that, dude. You're a sophomore. There's an idea for you.
NWTF?
They don't have one here, I don't think. They don't have an NWTF at Georgia.
We don't?
Start it up.
I don't think we do, because I'd have probably heard of it.
Got it, baby.
Dude, I'm about to leave here.
Nah.
Look up NWTF UGA. Or Georgia State.
How does Georgia State have a chapter and we don't have one?
Well, it's probably got like 2 members. But still.
They probably fund the whole damn thing. Yeah, there's a whole Instagram account.
Oh, okay. Well, there isn't one.
Okay. Yeah, as you see.
The last post was 2019. And they had shirts. Lucky got a little bit of following, though.
Dude, so speaking of NIL dudes, it wasn't like I didn't receive money off of it, but this dude with he's builds his own turkey calls out of like his house. I forget his company. I'll have to shout him out later, but built me a custom box call. And like
He bet you a
great-
custom box call?
dude out of I forget where he's from, North Georgia, but he built it like out of all the different types of trees that are in his backyard.
Was it Lavender Mountain?
No,
Sweetwater?
No, in Sweetwater. Those are great guys.
Yeah, those are good guys.
But no, it was golly, what is it? I forget. I'll look it up real quick.
What's your call of choice?
I'm a mouth read guy.
Okay, what brand though?
I don't know, man. I really switch around. I don't know
Woodhaven, dude.
brand.
Woodhaven's the only one I use.
I don't have a Woodhaven.
You got to try it.
For real?
A Woodhaven Ninja, or it's like a Ninja Ghost cut. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
That's all I use, but honestly, it don't even matter. I've killed birds with box calls. I've got an old, it's like a Lynch's foolproof box call from like 1965 that I've called birds in with. So part
For
of
real?
yeah. So my first bird I caught, I get lucky turkey hunting though.
Dude, I feel like that's all it is. I bought like 3 hens custom turkey calls.
Three hens.
Yeah. Good dude. Brantley New is the guy who did it for me.
Shout out. No
Yeah.
free shout out.
No free shout out. I already got the call, so I'll give him a shout out.
One time, dude, there was it was like a hurricane warning in Armurchie, and I was hunting. We got a barn. We got a couple pieces of property over where I live and where we have our farm at, and there's like a barn that's kind of close to the road. And whenever it rains, I get in that barn, and I dozed off in there one time.
Yeah.
And I woke up, and I swear, I saw one full strut, dude. 30 yards in front of me after I woke up from this nap.
Damn.
And I pop up, put my gun around. It gets behind a tree. And I'm like, okay, as soon as it gets on the other side of the tree, I'm going to pop him. And I shoot. It was too far. I missed him. But he ran towards me.
Are you
And I shot
serious?
again and killed him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I was
That's a dumb damn
junior in
turkey
high
right there.
school.
Dude, I don't think I've ever hunted a dumb bird
Really?
in my life.
I think all the ones you kill are the dumber ones, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what it's sort
I've
of like.
killed one.
You want to kill one?
And it was
Where?
a Jake.
Oh, you killed a Jake,
It's
dude. I've
Georgia,
called Jakes
Georgia.
like. And where?
Sonoya, Georgia.
Where's that?
South of Fayetteville. Not far south, like 30 minutes.
Yeah. You know, apparently, where Kate and I live is like the most turkeys are harvested out of that county.
Yeah.
Is what I don't like, which blows my mind because I always thought it was kind of hard where like we live the turkey hunt because of the mountains.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that really does make a big difference when a bird's up on higher ground than you.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
But, yeah, apparently we kill the most, which is pretty crazy.
That is.
But
I know Cade's, he showed me all kinds of pictures of shit he kills up there, but
yeah, we wish we could, you know, film more of it, but the problem is that there's no service, so
yeah.
it's kind of hard to do that. Where he hunts, he doesn't have service, and then where I hunt, I don't
Where
have
he
service.
lives, he ain't got no
Have you
damn
been to his
service.
house, dude?
No, but I've tried to get a hold of him damn near every time he's gone home since I've known him, and it's a lost cause.
Yeah.
Lost cause.
You know, we just got broadband issues because of the mountains.
There you go. It happens.
What was I going to ask you? Oh, do you have any crazy stories hunting? Like crazy story.
Well, I mean, my first deer was kind of a traumatic experience, to be honest with you.
Let's hear it.
Dude, so I was like no older than 5th grade. I was probably 4th grade. So how old is that? Like 8 or 9?
10.
10? Yeah. So I was sitting in a damn tree stand with my dad shooting a 30-30 bolt action. And actually it was lever action, older gun. But dude, this little spike, you know, because you shoot anything, you shoot first, right?
Oh, yeah.
So this little spike walked out, dude. Probably about 45, 50 yards. And put a great shot on it, but I broke it. It quartered to me, left shoulder to me, and I broke its shoulder when I hit it. And it like hit the ground, spun around like on the ground with its shoulder on the ground still, like howling, like yelping, like man.
Yeah.
Dude, it freaked me.
That
And I
sounds like
got
a
up,
donkey, dude.
got straight up. I don't know how. Took off running about 10 yards, hit a tree, did a backflip, and died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was my first
That's
time.
a
I ever
crazy
killed. And my
story.
dad, he said he looked over at me and was like, he could like seed in my soul. It was like, what the heck just happened? He's like, I promise they don't all die like that.
No, they don't. I shot my first deer in the ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hell
and
yeah.
it like fell to the ground, but it was still on its first legs, and it was like yelling and shit. Yeah, and then my dad had to take the gun from me and shot it in the neck.
Dude, I took freaking so being able to help Cade with the DGD outdoors thing is awesome experience for me because I get to take a lot of guys hunting and a lot of them it's like their first deer ever, first time ever going hunting. But I took a kid who was a wide receiver for us last year, ended up transferring to Purdue, named Denial Morissette, and we went and hunted out in Mr. Pugmire's property, and he shot a doe and like spined it. And it paralyzed it, dude, and it was so bad, and like he didn't know what was going on. He was freaking out in the stand with the gun like still loaded. And I was just like, dude, like hand me the thing. I had to shoot again, but he had like traumatized him.
Oh yeah, I mean the first time, obviously you want him to go pretty painlessly, but whenever something like that happens, I'd imagine it would be pretty scary too. I mean, for me, I was like 8 when I shot my first deer, so it was like, dude, I feel like I was on top of the world, even though I made the worst shot ever and probably spoiled the meat on the back end. But like it was a big deal. I remember dude, this was back before I didn't have a phone. I didn't even have an iPod at that point. I was so young. I got the photos developed from CVS, dude, and I was like giving them out at school, dude, because I thought like
that's bad to the bone,
like I was that guy.
Did you go to Darlington too?
No, I went to public school, dude.
No,
yeah. I couldn't go to private school.
Me too. I went to public school.
Yeah. Dude, public school humbled me a lot.
Dude, I came from private school to public school. I went private school pre-K through 5th grade. And public school the rest of the way out. Yeah, I mean, it was different.
Dude, going to a school where the lunch and breakfast is free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
pretty
you can
humble.
wear whatever you want.
Yeah, they were sort of stricter with us though.
Yeah. But like I was coming from a school where I was in a uniform.
Oh yeah, no uniform
through 5th. So it was a big deal for me.
Was it private, like Catholic school, or was it like
it was Trinity Christian School? I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's in Sharpsburg.
I don't know.
But it was I don't know. It's not Catholic. It was Christian school.
Yeah, Darlington, we played them in sports, but I was friends with a bunch of kids from Darlington.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird because like, the Darlington kids and then the public school kids, we didn't really like hang out together.
Yeah.
Partly because we didn't play each other in sports that much. And also like, I don't know, I'm from probably about 25-ish minutes north of Rome. So like I hung out with my friends that are from my area because we all lived,
I got you.
within 5 minutes of each other. But it was kind of like, I don't know, Darlington they were fine.
Yeah.
They always beat us in football, which I mean makes sense.
Well, yeah, so with that.
But I mean, Tate's from Armurchie, and so is and Cade, and they both went to Darlington, and it's like, man, if we could.
Because when they weren't GHSA, they could recruit because they don't have districts.
They were GHSA though.
Trinity was too, and that's what they started doing, and then did it still while they're in GHSA. Because they technically don't have districts, so you don't have to live in a certain spot to go to that school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to watch my mouth, or I'm gonna get in trouble if I say too much about that.
Yeah, me too. Because I got friends that went there.
Yeah, no, I got. But no, I made friends with a lot of them. I did this program called Leadership Rome, which is through the county, and I met them through that. And then also I used to mow a lot of grass, and so
dude. So you I pressure washed.
Yeah, I pressure wash. Did you pressure wash like during high school, like as a side gig?
Like middle school, yeah.
Middle school,
yeah.
What kind of pressure washer did you have?
Just the gas freaking what's it called? A steel.
Oh yeah. I had an 04 Honda.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch was a boat, dude. You could throw it in the water and ride it. It was nice, dude. Yeah.
Hell
the pump blew up on me. And then it was not very good. Yeah, I had to get the pump replaced, but finding an 04 pump for a Honda pressure washer was a little bit difficult.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, so then after that, I decided I'd get a job for an actual company and worked on a box truck with a bunch of Hispanics. And
Dude,
I learned a lot doing that too.
Oh my gosh. So my dad owns a construction company. So I grew up being the job site bitch.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I worked around a lot of Mexicans. They're honestly like fun to watch work.
They're fun to work with.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. We, my buddy, his dad owns a landscaping company from where I'm from. And, like in the summer when we had nothing else going on, like we'd go work for his dad, and there's two Mexicans, his main guys there, where one was Nico and the other one was Big Papa.
Oh yeah.
They were awesome, dude. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. We would go. Yeah. There was this guy. I worked with this guy named, his name was JP. And apparently his American name was John Paul. But yeah. And, he smuggled himself in, and dude, in the middle of the summer, he was going to smuggle himself back over.
Damn.
Because his dad was sick, and he was wanting to go back over. And so we had a party, and I was a junior in high school, and they gave me the rum chata that they made.
Oh my God.
I was too young to drink it, so I just watched everybody drink it. But yeah, but
for sure.
It was fun. Like, you learned a lot. My supervisor was he was a recovered drug addict. He was a white guy named Bobby.
Okay.
Loved him to death. He taught me so much.
Yeah.
Working on a box truck is honestly humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would take a smoke. I didn't smoke cigarettes, but we would take a smoke break every hour.
Yeah.
And one time the boss came up to us and he was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "We're taking a smoke break." He smoked cigarettes. And he was like, "How often do you take a smoke break?" And he was like, "Every hour." And he goes, "Well, if you think about it, if you work 8 hours a day and you take a 10-minute smoke break every hour, you're getting paid over an hour to smoke cigarettes." And he said, "Well, hell, somebody's got to do the job."
Yeah.
And just stuff like that, just having jobs like that.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty humbling. I knew what it was like because I would wear the uniform, and when I had my uniform off, I was me. And then when I had my uniform on, dude, people you say good morning to people and they don't say good morning back. Mm-mm. It's like kind of discrimination a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could sue anybody for that. But,
dude, my homie, so that same company hung Christmas decorations in a mall in Atlanta. I forget what mall it was, but I went, we did it overnight. We did it in one night, pulled an all-nighter and did it. And I helped him out one time. Dude, that's humbling. I didn't realize how much shit gets hung up.
Oh, yeah.
In a mall for Christmas. Like the whole tree and the Santa display, dude. It took us every bit of 12 hours.
You did it in a mall?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had malls anymore.
Dude, I know.
The one here is pretty barren.
I couldn't tell you last time I've been to a mall. Should probably see Santa when I was in middle school.
I'm trying to think. I went to the one here because they actually tailored my pants. There's a store.
Okay.
But I walked in there and it's pretty sorry in there. I used to like going to the mall when I was a kid, but
dude, seeing Santa was like everything.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, we go to the whatever one in Atlanta, I forget what it, but it's got like the big
Lennox?
Macy's. Yeah, Lennox.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't even go in there now.
Dude, you get shot.
I know. They got
Yeah.
cops everywhere. Yeah, one time I went to go get my picture made with Santa, and we get there, and Santa looked like he was like, I hate to say it, but on Ozempic or something.
Yeah.
He looked really skinny. And his beard was short. And I was like, "You're not Santa."
Yeah.
And he was like, and we got a picture made, and the one was like, "Yeah, the OG Santa got in a car wreck."
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
dude.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Santa down.
yeah, no, Santa,
Santa
they were
down.
down one Santa, so I had to do a substitute Santa.
That's awesome.
And I started just questioning my perception on life after that.
Yo.
Roommates there. Oh, dude. So we went dove hunting the other week.
Oh yeah, that was an adventure.
Yeah.
Colton was there.
Colton was there. Was there? He just walked in. What'd you think, man?
Dude, I
We
love dove
smoked
hunting.
them. We killed a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
I lost a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
Who were you paired up with?
So I was with one of my roommates, Peyton Woodring, who's our kicker.
Oh, yeah, Peyton,
And
yeah.
then Ryan Puglisi, who's one of our quarterbacks.
He wore the white hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he'd have worn something a little bit more camouflage.
Yeah, so y'all waxed them. I sat there and listened to those two bicker the whole time.
Yeah, dude. Me and Luke were standing in the corner, and we were smoking them.
Dude,
Like,
y'all had
and we
it
weren't
on.
missing either.
And you got shot by an electric fence, didn't you?
Yeah, dude.
You almost ruined Cade's week by losing the mic.
Yeah, Cade should have killed me for that. Yeah, so I guess nobody really knows the story. Me and Luke were just like smoking them, like left and right, shooting birds, trying to find them. And I shot one, and I was going back to find it. And there's a fence on the other side of the power line. And so I walk over to it, and I ask Luke, and it's all on camera. I wish it, the video they posted, I wish that they would have gotten that in there because it would have been so funny.
Yeah.
But I was like, Luke, do you think this fence is electric? And he's like, I don't know. Only one way to find out. And after he said that, I was like putting my hand on the fence, and it shocked me. And I just screamed a 4-letter word that, my mom wouldn't let me say growing up. And then he's like, wait, there's a bird above you. So like that happens, and then I pop up and shoot, and I hit a bird, and it was like, it had been a really good video, but I don't know why. I don't know what happened. The guy said he got it on video, but I don't know. I don't edit the videos, so I don't really know what happened.
Yeah.
But Luke can shoot though. South Georgia boy. Yeah. I kept seeing y'all, and I say, what Ryan had the white hat.
Yeah.
You know why? Because every time I'd look over y'all, and there'd be a bird. That white hat would be facing the sun. Yeah. And I'd be like, dude, he's not looking. No, what's he scrolling through Twitter or something?
Yeah, hanging over there on TikTok.
Dude, I was like, there's birds all over y'all.
Colton was smoking them. I was just...
No, Colton didn't hear it, dude. Trust me. Yeah.
I had a few.
Yeah. That was fun, though. I was over near Sokovia and J Bell. So.
Yeah, dude. J Bell's character.
Yeah. They were funny. I just had to scream at them a few times and point their guns in the air, and maybe not at each other because
it happens.
Yeah.
He's from he's South Georgia too.
He's from
Homerville.
Yeah. Clinch County. Shout out J.R. Goodman. Yeah. My one of our buddies, J.R., he has a J Bell story that's probably for off camera, but they grew up together.
You can probably count that freaking population on two hands, can't you?
Yeah, and their state rep, Russ Goodman, he probably takes care of the air. Well, they got destroyed by that hurricane, though. They said that in Homerville, I don't know if J Bell's been home or not, but it's like no power for expected 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
at least.
So did Waycross in Pierce County, where Luke's from.
But Waycross got hit hard too.
Yeah.
Did y'all get hit hard at home?
No, my parents don't live in Fayetteville anymore. So
they live on Dowie?
Yeah, they're up Dowie, and they didn't.
I guess they didn't hit anything there. The hurricane had kind of changed course, I think, from what they thought.
It looked like it was coming dead at us, and then it didn't even do really anything up here.
I thought it was going to go like sort of straight up the like Georgia-Bama line, and it kind of went more towards Atlanta, and then over. It dodged us barely, but it messed up Augusta pretty good because I saw a video, dude. It looked bad.
Dude, pull up one of our kickers' high school. Look up high school football field underwater in Atlanta. It was literally like halfway.
They said Atlanta had more rain than it ever gotten in whatever period of time.
Yeah,
Westminster.
Oh, look at that. Dude.
Yeah,
that is their football field.
Oh my gosh,
crazy. Yeah, but we got a couple kids that Denton Schamberger went to Westminster. A bunch of those guys on our team did.
I know a bunch of people that went there.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean it was one of those. Well, I mean, I heard a rumor there was another one behind it that's coming up. Everyone keeps saying that, too. Which I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's sad, but these things with these hurricanes is the first thing that happens is that they make it a big political thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this person's not sending us money, or this person's not, or it's climate change. Like did you watch the VP debate last night?
No, I did not heard about it though.
Yeah. I watched it. It was an actual good debate. I don't think either candidate can bench 225 pounds. It's kind of, that's what I kind of want in a candidate. But, yeah, no, it was pretty good. But they talked about the hurricane, and Trump was in Valdosta Monday, and then
Yeah, my buddy goes to school down. Two of my buddies go to school
the
down there.
VSU.
Yeah.
Dude, their football team's like pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah. Every like
Kirby coached there.
every big football coach, a lot of them coached at VSU.
Yeah. There's
Kirby
been a
did,
lot of them.
Mike Leach did,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Dude, hell of a guy.
Have you read his book? You should read his book.
No, he
dude.
recruited me at Mississippi State, though.
You got to meet him?
Yeah, great guy.
Dude.
Do you want to talk about chewing tobacco, bro? He'll like go through a whole pouch and
Mike Leach
did
would?
2 lips. Yeah,
Shooting back,
Mike Leach does.
shooting back, he's nuts.
Oh my gosh. Colton, dude.
I
I'm going to cut this out. He don't know who edited the videos right here.
No, that's Cage Joe.
Oh. What was meeting Mike Leach like? I'm really curious about this
Dude,
because
it's just
he's one of my favorite coaches ever.
Yeah,
the air
he's
raid
a
offense,
character.
I love it all.
He was a character, man. It was just like it felt like if you took somebody's grandfather from the South and made him the head coach of a football team, like that was Mike Leach, and just like exactly how you think meeting him would go.
That's funny though because he's not even from the South. He's from Utah.
I know,
He is actually, I think he's Mormon.
bro. He wore these stained cargo shorts that went down to like the middle of
Yeah.
the shin, dude. And like somebody say he wore them every day, but they had like stains all over. Had one pocket for his freaking red man that he was chewing on.
They said that he, he actually, okay, camera guys got to leave soon. How much longer you got? 15? I'll wrap this up soon. He actually has a law degree. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, Mike.
Speaking of law,
Dude,
applied to
speaking
law
of
school,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Well, I haven't got in yet. So
Well, I know,
we'll find
but
out
that's still a
soon.
big deal.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll find out in the next couple of weeks. If I don't get in, then figure something else out.
Yeah. Have you watched that Netflix show Suits? Yeah, good show.
No, I haven't seen it, but I like Better Call Saul. He's more of the
I've
lawyer
heard good
I
things about
idolize.
it, but I've never heard.
He's
I've never
he's
watched
just a
it.
crooked cartel lawyer.
Oh, dude,
You
it's
make more money doing that.
gotta be a great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah. It's a pretty good show. What's your favorite show?
Dude. So I just finished Peaky Blinders. Big Peaky Blinders.
You
guy.
liked it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
And then I started Entourage. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Dude,
Look up
it's-
Entourage.
So my sister rode horses and throughout middle school and high school, and
I didn't even know how to spell it.
some girl that she knows that she rode with, her dad is in the show.
Oh,
He's
wow.
an actor, and he's which one is he? I forget who it is, but he that's how I like heard about it, and I started
What's it about?
started watching. Dude, it's those guys minus the dude in the suit are just a group of friends, and the guy in the front is the actor, and they literally just go do dumb shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's like way too rich for he's like 22 years old, rich as shit, and just all of them live together in a mansion. They just do dumb shit. It's pretty cool. It's
Well, dang.
entertaining.
I have to watch it. My favorite show of all time was probably Sopranos. If you ever seen that.
Never heard of it.
What?
Never heard of it.
Oh
it
my
on?
gosh, he's young. He's a young boy. Look up Sopranos. It's on Max.
What's it about?
Dude, you never seen this guy right here, Tony Soprano? Look, dude, I'll give you my HBO login. You can watch it. I don't even care.
I got it.
It's so
yeah,
good,
that's what I
dude.
watched damn Entourage.
It's the greatest show ever made.
Yeah.
Colton, have you ever seen it? Oh my gosh.
Dude, I've never heard
There's
of
no culture around here. It's about this mob family, dude. They're in New Jersey. They're in Newark, New Jersey. It's kind of like the state of the New Jersey mob after the because like in the 70s it used to be a really big thing. Like you've seen Godfather. No.
No, I've heard
Oh
of
my
it.
gosh. Never mind then.
I've heard of it.
Basically it was organized crime
Okay.
in neighborhoods, like Italian neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And it was like they took care of the neighborhood, but they also did kind of dirty stuff to
Yeah.
get, things done. Actually, I think they had influence in a couple presidential elections back in the like 1900s or whatever. But anyway, this is about like the modern day mob. Well, modern day, it's like in the early 2000s when the show was made. Dude, it's so good. Probably the greatest show. Tony Soprano is like the best character ever. That and Kenny Powers, those are like my two idols.
Dude, Kenny Powers is awesome.
You seen that show? Yeah. That's a great show. I was about to say, if you haven't seen that, then
Have you heard of Lincoln Lawyer?
I've seen the movie with Matthew McConaughey, but I hadn't seen that.
Dude,
show.
so it's good. It's about this guy who's like the mediator between the guys on the inside in prison and the people on the outside. It's good. It's good.
Dang, I'm gonna have to watch
show.
it. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I just don't have time to watch shows these days.
Dude,
I've been
you
trying to
telling me?
watch.
I'm in that damn facility on
I
a
know.
school day from 11:30 to 7:30 every day.
Yeah, I've been trying to study for the LSAT some, so like
Oh yeah,
my days are pretty busy too. And then also I'm, getting super famous on this DGD Outdoors podcast. So I got to kind of,
Hell yeah.
I don't have time for nothing anymore. Okay. I guess we'll sort of wrap this up soon. Auburn this weekend.
Yeah, good team.
Good team. Almost beat Oklahoma last week. Should have beat Oklahoma.
They're better than their record.
They're better than their record.
You take away turnovers, dude, they're 5-0.
Yeah. It's kind of like you look at Kentucky.
Dude, yeah.
They may not be. I don't know if they're ranked or not. They are now.
They are now.
They are now.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Well, they should be ranked because,
Kentucky always plays us well, especially when they're at home, and they're a real physical team.
Yeah.
Stoops is like one of
the
Coach
greatest
Smart's,
coaches ever.
He's one of Coach Smart's best friends.
Oh, they are friends.
Yeah,
They say he's a really nice guy.
Bro, I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah.
About him. I'm real close with Brock Vandegrift.
Yeah.
Transferred there, and he loves him.
Yeah. I've got a couple mutual friends with Brock that went to Prince, and they talk about how he loves it up there, and they love watching him play because
I try to watch every game.
he's doing a good job.
He is,
He had a
man.
rough start, but he's doing good now.
He
I
did.
mean, he played great against Georgia.
Yeah. Played a hell of a game against us. Played a hell of a game against Ole Miss.
Yeah. But
So
I think college football is a little bit different this year because
yeah, the 12-team play.
with the playoff, but also us having to play Bama in the regular season. I mean, that's like
Alabama.
at Bama.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you, that was probably one of the coolest places I've played. It's cool.
Dude, I'm
it's a
serious.
cool atmosphere, man. Those fans. You want to talk about inebriated? Inebriated. Oh my god.
And they're all beautiful too.
Not an ugly girl on that screen.
Dude, that's so crazy, dude. I know. I was
Shout out Alabama Zeta.
yeah, dude. I went to Bama in high school, and we went that sorority road, dude. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I got to do to get over there?
And we had a kid, a DB transfer from there after Saban retired to us. His name's Jake Pope. He played at Buford. He's a good dude. He's
Yeah, I know.
part of
I know the name.
our friend group now, and he's like, dude, he loved it over there.
I think I probably would too. I liked Alabama.
I feel like it'd be hard not to.
I liked Auburn a lot when I toured there. I saw a lot of pretty girls in Auburn too.
I got a bunch of buddies that go to Auburn. I got buddies that play there too.
Yeah, they got a good ag school,
Yeah, good building school too.
building science.
Building science. My buddy's a building science major there.
I tried to get academic common market to where I could get in-state at Auburn because they don't offer that. But
No, they don't
wouldn't,
here.
They wouldn't give it to me.
Nah, because I want to go into construction, and like, there's nothing for that.
Do you want to construction whenever you get done?
Yeah, playing.
Yeah. That's a good business. My boss I worked for this summer in DC, she has a construction business. So, obviously she's made enough money to run for Congress. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, I mean,
I think there's plenty of money in it.
yeah, I mean, people are always going to want to build stuff.
Gonna build stuff. Yeah. I mean, they keep saying how we got to build more houses now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess look up current events. Let's see what's going on. I guess we're in the last segment of our show today. It's probably going to be something about the Middle Eastern war. And stuff like that yesterday.
I didn't even know that happened until we got in our damn meeting room.
There was 100 missiles or something fired.
on Israel.
Yeah, I was actually this summer. I was in the U.S. Capitol whenever Bibi Netanyahu came and spoke.
Yeah.
Which is the Prime Minister of Israel, and so they had a counter protest outside the Capitol. They had the Capitol on lockdown.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Oh, you want to talk about crazy?
I bet.
They had NYPD flown down from New York City to police this. It was so bad. They projected 20,000 protesters, and I mean, everyone has the right to protest. I get that, but it was just like, I mean, you want to talk about feeling unsafe. Yeah. Going to a room where everybody hates you, and they don't even know who you are. It's just because I was wearing a suit and tie, they automatically hated me. And dude, it was scary. I bet. The Capitol Police looked like they were in like Iron Man suits.
Oh, I bet.
And I asked my boss. I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the day before this all happened because they were talking about how bad it was going to be. They were like anticipating the protest for him coming and speaking to Congress." And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a me day tomorrow." And she said, "No, you're not. You got to answer the phone."
Oh, boy.
So I had to still come to work, and it was rough. But I actually did go out and video some of the stuff going on because I was like, "Man, this is crazy. I've never seen a protest before." We didn't have protests in Armurchie, so I didn't. We didn't protest anything. So yeah, it was fun though.
First protest I ever saw was when I got here.
Which one?
I don't even know.
So. It was just one going on. Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Oh, Colton was protesting? Yeah.
Colton was part of it.
Okay,
Colton
let's see what we got.
Bitch.
Dominican Republic ramp up deportations.
Dude, speaking of Haiti, so did you go to Punta Cana for spring break this year?
No, dude, I went to Mexico 1 year.
Dude, so we went to Punta Cana, I guess, yeah, it's this year, for spring break in, whatever, April, maybe? And, dude, it was like, we flew in there and, like, the next day, like, there was, like, a freaking uprising in Haiti and stuff. Like, they were, like, trying to cross the border into the Dominican Republic and stuff. They were like, dude, like, don't go off your resort. Like, you will probably die.
Well, you made it out.
Hey, we made it out.
Yeah, I went to Mexico my sophomore year. I liked it a lot.
Well,
I probably
going to Punta Cana.
Really?
Dude, it was one, like, I'm glad I did it once. I'll never go back again.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, dude. I had a crazy experience too. I went to somewhere south of Cancun. This year, I think I'm probably going to go to Cabo, but I don't know if I can. I can't really afford it right now because I'm going skiing in December, and then
where at?
I'm going to Aspen.
Oh yeah,
you ever been there?
I've
never been,
but I've heard it.
They said it's pretty bougie. The only problem is, dude, I ski in like camouflage gear.
Yeah,
because I don't have.
Yeah, I don't have ski stuff either.
Yeah, I learned how to ski. So the first day I did it, and I was terrible at it. I've never learned how to ski before. And I go out there, and I just basically rolled down the whole mountain. And I was like, dude, I wanted to cry because there was like 6-year-old girls zooming past me. And I'm just falling down honestly, every 5 steps.
Yeah.
And so then the next day I was like, you know what? I can either give up or I can just keep going.
Yeah.
And so I took my ADD medicine and I said, I'm going to lock in today and I'm going to learn how to ski. I'm going to get this right. And dude, it was like flip of a switch.
Oh yeah.
That's all I needed was my medicine. And then I was unstoppable at that point. Yeah.
I started out snowboarding and because I had wakeboarded growing up.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be the same thing, dude. It's like night and day difference.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Yeah. My dad broke his ankle. And I was like, yeah, screw this. Skied the next day and loved it. I mean, I was okay. You know, I could get down the mountain, but I wasn't doing anything crazy. And that's the only first and last time I've ever been. And I don't think I'll go again. I'm just like, if I'm going to go on vacation somewhere, like, no offense to anybody who loves skiing, like, I want to be somewhere where it's hotter than where I'm coming from rather than cold. I'm just not a big cold person.
Well, I like to be on the beach and I like to tan. Also, it's springtime whenever we go on spring break, so you kind of want to be tan. And, you know, maybe have a good time with some other people that are probably want to go to the beach too. You know, it's kind of like, we can have a good time on the mountain as well, but it's also -6. So, like, you know, I don't even know who you are because you're covered up in so much stuff. Like, you know, like, but
dude, Coach Bobo's got a place up in, I forget, somewhere in Colorado, where when he was at Colorado State.
Colorado State,
He's got a place on the mountain, and a couple of my teammates went, after the Orange Bowl game, and dude, they had a ball.
Oh, I bet.
They had a
I
ball.
bet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my own ski boots this year though, because the Reynolds, dude, they tore up my feet so bad.
Yeah.
It was awful. I mean, it probably was the boots I got in particular, because they just rent them out. They don't fix them up. But yeah, it was rough. I think, but we're gonna be staying in downtown Aspen this year,
Okay.
and so it's gonna be a little bit of a hike to the mountain.
Yeah.
So-
I heard Aspen's like a beautiful town.
Yeah, that's what they said. There's apparently this bar called Escobar, and there's a rumor that Pablo Escobar had a plane that he buried out there somewhere,
Yeah.
and so it's kind of like it's not the actual plane, but it's a plane underground, and it's a club at night, dude.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know though. But anyway, I guess we can wrap it up here. There's nothing cool going on in the world, but our intern behind the camera, he's got to get to work soon. He's got to go bartend at Sandbar.
There you
Shout out, no free shout out, Jacob Blair. All right, well, we got Auburn this weekend, and everything's going well here. Shout out to Kay Brock. We're in your house and you don't even know it
Yeah.
because you don't have phone service, and
And you're in Canada.
you're in Canada, dude. Yeah, where they film South Park. That's got to be pretty good. But anyway, Will Snellings, certified DGD. Damn good dog. We've been hunting together. We've been doing other stuff together, filming together. Anything you got to add?
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah,
Go
of course,
Dogs.
dude. Of course, go Dogs. Then we could shake and then it'd be done.